No, like I know he's a solid player, but like I'm by like not knowing, I mean like his literal play style. As we're actually not going to have Olimar, it's Alf. Very important.
Want him to be. I actually prefer Alf, so good move on Hunk's part already. Now, what LemonTea is going to want to do is keep Hunk where he just had him, above him at all times. If he loses neutral once, Olimar has such an explosive punish game on Spacies that it's really, really scary. So LemonTea is going to want to play evasive. He's going to want to use those quick tilts. And he's just generally not going to want to get touched at all. More so in any other matchup.
Oh, God, how many times did he hit him?
That was...
Just see that? He already almost has the lead now.
The potent thing about Olimar is his damage output. His damage output's ridiculous. I actually, I want to see a little bit of that from LemonTea. LemonTea can kind of use the Pikmin to extend his hitboxes a little bit.
His already big hitboxes in Wolf. I mean, one of the biggest strengths of Wolf is that his aerials not only are essentially lagless, they're big and they're strong.
Right.
So, you know, like those hitboxes, all like those like factors around extended with the Pikmin, as the Pikmin forward smash is going to be able to take the stock right there, immediately evening things out. I'm very anxious to see how he's going to be able to do that, too, if he's going to be able to utilize the Pikmin in that way. I would not be surprised if Hunk won this in some sort of upset. Not counting LemonTea out, he's definitely, you know, the seeded favor in this set right here.
It's with Olimar that seeding and everything else just goes straight out the
Exactly, because, like, all of a sudden Hunk's character is just so good. He's been playing a mid-tier for so long. And unless all these buffs all of a sudden. Really anxious to see what he's going to be able to do against LemonTea right here as that up smash to the back air is going to rack up a clean 91 damage, finishing up with the laser.
Yeah, LemonTea just doing a great job of not overcommitting and keeping Hunk up in the air. That being said, almost getting the jab block there, that would have been super duper scary. And he's not back. He's staying within Hunk's area as well. He's not been backing up and resetting neutral. He knows that if he stands his ground, he's able to win it because Olimar only has a few options to box out LemonTea. Not that those options aren't potent, because they are. Yeah, okay, now the gun is being shot quite a bit. Now that LemonTea has the lead, he's really able to play his own game. The problem against Olimar is that he can dictate the pace of the match so well. But if you take the lead, that goes straight out the window.
Yeah, that's very true. As you see him land that neutral air to the dash attack, just getting the tiny little tipping point of the dash attack right here against a character as small as Olimar really just goes to show a testament to Wolf's ability as a character right here. You got him off stage, no down air central. He's trying to, I think he tried to bait him into trying to like go to the ledge a little bit quicker by like jumping in and out of the ledge area there, sort of like trying to make Hunk feel a little scared of his space as he just firmly keeps him in the disadvantage right here. But that aggressive purple Pinkman up, he's going to secure his way back as LemonTea accidentally upbees right off the stage, saying, I didn't need that stock. I didn't want to play the game anymore. It's fine.
This is where it gets a little scary because now Hunk has center stage control.
Just a couple up smashes will virtually even this game out. And it doesn't matter if you shield them because that move is incredibly safe on block. But the smash for ledge, trapping of days, rolling behind, getting that back throw, kill back throw, is going to be able to do it for LemonTea right there. You love to see it.
Olimar's super light, so that was such a very smart option to do. And honestly, Olimar can only do a handful of things in that scenario. He can up smash, he can forward smash, but if the weakest point Olimar has, arguably one of them is when you're behind him. He really doesn't have a lot of quick options besides like back air to really defend that scenario. Plus, he was at kill percent. That was literally LemonTea's best option.
Yeah, absolutely. And you saw like earlier, I think it was speaking of back airs, you know, that second stock, he killed him with a back air from center stage, actually, and not even that high of a percent. It's not even Wolf's knockback on his back throw, not his back throw, his back air that is something to be contested with. It's the knockback growth on that move. That move looks like it won't. There's so many situations where it looks like that attack is not going to kill, and then it does.
So Hunk, before this set, was rolling his face on the controller. And honestly, it doesn't look like he's been able to do that too much this set at all. LemonTea, I heard from an upstate player once, Grunk, that the best way to play any matchup is not let them play the game. And Hunk has barely really been able to play the game the entire time. You notice that LemonTea has just been getting these long strings and has also been inside Hunk's face so much that Hunk really can't do anything. He's always at disadvantage.
Yeah. That is definitely, you know, one factor that a lot of good characters have against Olimar and sort of dictate how like a matchup may either potentially be in your favor or not be as bad as it is against other characters. It's if your character has frame data that says the dash attack is going to take the stock, has frame data that's good enough and is quick enough and has enough safe buttons to sort of mash in Olimar's face. Like I remember in Smash 4, and you know, it's sort of similar to this game, Mario was one of Olimar's absolute worst matchups. He was not only just because of cape, he was able to cape him back, but just because of Mario's just superior frame data, able to just get in, get those grabs, and sort of mash in Olimar's face, you know, rush him down before he can get his zoner game started with the Pinkman. Like, create scenarios and like play at such a distance as the down smash is going to take the stock, where side B doesn't become as big of a threat as it would be again in other matchups. And right now, we're sort of seeing that from LemonTea. He's like pressing buttons in Hunk's face, but he's making it work. He's doing it at such a distance where he knows that Hunk may not be able to punish in certain situations, such as when he's facing the other direction, or say a back air from Hunk might not be fast enough to be able to do it. That is how you have to fight these top tiers, ladies and gentlemen. You have to get that knowledge, as the dash attack is going to be able to take the stock. You have to get that knowledge and then apply it accordingly. And frankly, I think LemonTea is doing a wonderful job at that.
One thing I've seen as well is that LemonTea has been staying in Hunk's space even like once Hunk has no Pikmin left and he's just getting back onto the stage. LemonTea is not backing off to reset neutral. He just keeps on striking, and Hunk is really he's died twice off that. It's ridiculous about how much space that LemonTea is able to control while just staying and not overcommitting with one of his aerials. That being said, though, Hunk evening up the game pretty nicely right there. It is still Olimar, so a few good, strong hits from him can just even up the game just like that.
Yeah, I feel like Hunk needs to sort of create more scenarios where he can like essentially start playing the Olimar game again. That is running away, doing your side Bs, then up close, spamming the up smashes on the shield. I feel like right now he's like trying to like just sort of like box with LemonTea right now, and LemonTea is realizing that, and he's like just using his frame data and his like strong attacks to be able to maneuver his way around that, where I feels like Hunk has to sort of like realize that and play around that, sort of like utilize these platforms, realize he's playing a platform fighter, and sort of play the grounded neutral against LemonTea a little less, because that's what LemonTea is here to expect against an Olimar, you know? So I feel like Hunk has to sort of create those scenarios and then start playing like he's in that advantage, rather than sort of box with LemonTea right here, because like Wolf just has so many huge hitboxes that can contest. So I feel like that's sort of what Hunk has to do to be able to work his way around, and therefore he's just gonna keep playing the neutral with him, and he's just gonna lose to like Wolf's insanely strong, really good frame data attacks like that back air right there. Gonna be able to take the stock and take the set 2-0.
So what I
over Hunk.
I
LemonTea
watched
moving
the
on.
entire grand finals yesterday of Wolf Palu, and the number one thing I saw people getting caught on against that Wolf was back air. They were getting back and they kept jumping. Against Wolf, when you're in his face, you do not want to jump. You want to stay on the ground. You want to keep. Pikmin has so many great options, like his smash attacks, that he doesn't really ever have to leave the ground. Hunk lost that set right there towards the end because he jumped.